So this is gonna be the outfielders. Dave Parker versus Andre Dawson. Who was better? Oh, this is a good one. This is like a big time fight right here. Cause I dug both of them. I mean, Dave Parker. You talk about a dude that even though the numbers totality, and you gotta, if you had the pitching that came with the '90s onward, there's no telling he probably would have had 500, 600 home runs. He did everything else. I mean, he stole bases. He had a strong arm. Still remember that the outfield throw in the All Star game in '79. You know, they called him the Cobra. See, back in the day when cats earned nicknames, earned it, strong and dominant. Great player, great player. Um, with the Pirates team with Willie Stargell and We Are Family, the comeback against the Baltimore Orioles. Talk about an incredible talent, and perseverance. Also later with Cincinnati. So he won jury. He did everything you could want, statistically. And he won every kind of award you could imagine. That would be the marks of a complete player. When you look at his trajectory and his career, um, one of he had a great run. He had a great run. Could have said he left something on the table stat wise. You can debate that. You can say that about a lot of players. But when you look at the bottom line of what he produced and he did, they are there. You can't argue that point. So people trying to downplay what Dave Parker did gonna look ridiculous, I think. So that's where I come down with that. So um, it's a compelling story. Definitely leads you to a lot of different thoughts and takes on that. But I think that you know it's an interesting take when you think about what he's done, what he had, what he got. So um, Dave Parker was bad though, strong, athletic. He did it all. But we get to Andre Dawson, who's known as the Hawk. Now, what hurt him pretty much is that he played in Montreal. You know, I still remember when Andre Dawson, he had that Bisman like Jerry Curl. He had that Bisman like, and he always stayed on business. He looked so serious too. That's what I call him. I still remember that home run he hit off of Nolan Ryan in the Astrodome. He could hit. Dawson could hit flat out. He had Gary Carter, Warren Cromartie, and Tim Rock Raines, Steve Rogers. I remember that Tim Wallach. I remember that Montreal Expos team. One of the best teams that didn't get to World Series. Lost that series in 81 to the Dodgers. Like Rick Monday hit that home run. Remember like yesterday. And then, of course, he went to the Cubs and became a National League MVP. And it's like, wow, you came out of Beijing playing in Canada and then you go home and you hit. And the guy was always like compact, strong, Um, he really was one of those kind of players that you knew he was gonna mean business. So, but they very similar. So it all depends on what your criteria is. If we're looking at it from a dominant positioning, I think Dawson had a towering impact. But if I go over totality, who got the most out of everything they did, and I'm just going based on the full whack, I gotta give the edge to Dave Parker because I think he got everything out of it. But Andre Dawson is right there as far as some other things. They got pretty much the same amount of hits, and Dawson had more home runs. So, it all depends. Now, if you're talking about coming through for the hardware and all that, then Parker's got the edge. So it all depends. But two powerful players who each had nicknames which actually mattered, Cobra and the Hawk. That's very compelling and very memorable. Very enjoyed them. Like to watch them both play. Both had arms too, because Andre Dawson was no joke. Again, he played in Montreal, and a lot of people didn't really pay to watch their games because they weren't. They did good, but they were never what we called a championship quality team. They were close, but were missing. So, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.